welcome to another episode of Life Bloom with Joan. I'm your host today, and my name is Joanne Doko. Let's talk about a form of love that doesn't always look gentle on the surface, but is deeply protective beneath. And what's that? I'm sure you will be guessing by now. It's called boundaries. Yes, boundaries is a kind of love for yourself. You know, many of us were raised to believe that love means availability, that being kind means to always say yes to everything, that being a good person means stretching yourself thin until there's nothing left in you to offer. But what we don't talk about, really is about the expensiveness of that kind of love. That kind of love that stretches us so thin. When you consistently ignore your limits, you ignore your body, it absorbs stress, and then tension will build up in your body. And all that then translates to emotional overload, into physical symptoms such as headache, fatigue, digestive issues, anxiety, sleep problems that seems to come out of nowhere for no reason. You just start having all this headache, or for no reason you can't sleep. You go to bed, within 2 hours you are awake. That's because your body carries what your mouth doesn't say. Saying no is not rejection, but rather it's information. It's your way of telling the truth about what you can handle, the capacity you have, what you cannot. And that honesty is an act of caring for yourself. You know, in this month of love, we're trying to look inward, because the only way we can love others is when we first love ourselves. Remember, the Bible says we should love our neighbor as we love ourselves. Boundaries are not walls meant to shut people out. And if that's what you've been using boundaries for, then you're using it the wrong way. Boundaries are guidelines that protect our well-being. They allow us to show up whole instead of resentful and depleted. I've found myself sometimes when I'm invited somewhere and I can't say no, I force myself to go. I'm not going, I'm going depleted. I'm not going as an whole being. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to rest without explaining yourself to anyone. You are allowed to choose your health over people pleasing. And here's the thing that can be hard to accept. Not everyone will like your boundaries. And that's the honest truth. Not everyone will like your boundary, and that's totally okay. Especially those who benefit from you having nothing, or from you being depleted and not having the strength to go on again. However, discomfort doesn't mean you are doing something wrong. It doesn't. It's just a signal to us that we need to check ourselves. And at Life Bloom, will remind every woman that emotional safety and physical health are deeply connected. They're not separate. They are connected. When you respect your limits, your body responds with relief. And you will see it on your face. You will see it in your body. You will start growing and people will wonder, oh, what did you do? What did you do? No, it's nothing that you've done differently. It's just you respecting that limit and the capacity of what you can take. So let me ask you, and I really want you to think deep about this. So take your time, don't rush. Where in your life do you need to say no more often? What are the things around you that you need to say no to more often? I really want you to think about it, because that will go a long way in helping you to set boundaries the right way. It will really go a long way in helping you to know your limits and know your capacity. I was talking to a sister of mine the other day, and she was saying to me that, she wanted to, as the year was starting, she wanted to start, taking on more and more and more on her plate. And she realized that, no, she quickly took a pause and reevaluate herself, because she realized that at this season of her life, she doesn't have the boundaries. She doesn't have the capacity to take on more. If there's anything, she should be shedding off, taking off some things from her plate. Because guess what? She's a wife, she's a mother of 3 beautiful kids, 3 lovely kids. So we all have to take a pause. And that's why I'm asking this question. That's why I don't want you to rush through it and just give a random answer. Because guess what? One of the things that we're going to do at Life Bloom this year is holding ourselves accountable, checking in on each other to see how we're doing, and making sure that we're setting the right boundaries. So, if this conversation has resonated with you, please do us a favor. Share it with people around you. Share it with your families, your friends. And don't forget to subscribe, and encourage your loved ones to also subscribe. Because here at Life Bloom, we talk about real issues that we deal with as human beings. And we want to come together and have an heart-to-heart talk and discuss and rub minds together. Like I said once again, this is a safe space where we don't judge, but we connect and lean on each other. Thank you so much. Don't forget, like, subscribe, help us to share, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much. Bye and God bless.